Alright, hello everyone. Wanted to talk about some of the frameworks that I looked at this week. I spent the majority of the time trying out different ones, and I'm the kind of person that needs, hands-on. You show me, I try it, I understand it, and it starts to sink in. And what I started finding was that a lot of the JavaScript frameworks that I was looking at, they've got these sets of instructions that are just geared more towards, at least what seems to me to be, experienced programmers, people that know what this stuff inside and out, and they're just trying a different one, but they've already got some experience in this type of coding. So the first one I did look at was Backbone, and it would not start up for me. It would not install. Anything I tried, it wouldn't work. So I did a little more searching through some of the other frameworks. This week I actually tried React. Would not function. I tried Skeleton, same thing, and then I found Vue, and it seemed to be the simplest of all of the ones that I looked at, and I just could not get it up and running. There were errors in the browser. I went through the troubleshooting guides for all of these. Some of them were saying I needed to be on like a WAMP or a PHP server in order for these to work on a local machine, and I don't have access to that kind of stuff. So why this occurred to me kind of late, I don't know, but I ended up going to YouTube today, went looking for some Backbone tutorials, and found a really good one. Kind of a comedian, but if you guys get a chance to look at the videos for Backbone.js, it's this one here, by Victor Dozel. He really does take you through a lot of these top to bottom, including the installation. And what I found out in the installation was not only did you need to have Backbone.js, but you've also got to be running, in addition to that, jQuery _-min. Here's the Backbone file. Your own JavaScript file, or this would be like kind of like the My App that we used in Angular. And then just tonight before I started filming this video, I was trying to get some data bindings going, and in order to do that you had to add an additional JS framework called Epoxy, which is this one here. This allows you to quickly integrate. It's supposed to allow you to integrate data bindings. What I wound up finding out is that even after getting that, I've got no errors in my browser here. When you look at my my Backbone file, everything's attached. I'm not getting any errors here. However, the data bindings are not working. I can't seem to get that to work. What I did get to work was some of the other things, and most of this came in through the tutorial. Victor goes through this thing where he teaches you how to get a template set up in a script file like this, where you can, kind of dictate what you want with your HTML. You add a div with an ID. In this case, we use the ID of unique. Over here in the JavaScript file, what's going on is there's a number of things going on here. I've commented out some of the things that I just tried to get in the beginning to get a feel for how it works, and then started working on some events within a view. What you do here is you set up the My View with the Backbone extend, and then inside that we're setting up functions. Basically this one calls the render function, and it starts telling it you're going to look for the template. That's our template here. On the click, I've got a function here called clicked, and it pops up an alert when you click on the div. So we're talking about the div that's right here in the HTML on line 19. So when you click on the div, it pulls in that function. There's another one here for mouse over, and it sets up an alert that lets you know you moused over the word hello. Thankfully, both of these things actually worked for me. when I ran it through. I'm just refreshing my browser here, but if you do get up here, high up in this area where the div is, and you click on it, that does function properly. If you mouse over the hello, that does what it's supposed to. I'm finding a lot of these frameworks to be extremely complicated, but I'm not an experienced programmer. I don't claim to be. The instructions on the website just read kind of difficult, but I did manage to get a few things this week. I definitely want to try out my hand with some other frameworks and see what is the most user-friendly and find what other tutorials I can use to get me up to speed on this stuff. I may be getting a little bit slow to start with it. But anyway, that's what I was able to accomplish after quite a bit of research and frustration this week. Hope you all are having a better week.